Today guys, we have the Speck StyleFolio for the iPad Air 2. As the name suggests, it's a folio style case and it comes in a lot of styles. Let's check it out.
The StyleFolio consists of a hard plastic shell that holds the iPad in, while the exterior is covered in very thick vegan leather which you'll find wrapped all around with some clean stitching along the edges. The cover is held in place with a plastic clasp and the interior is lined with a microfiber material. Popping your iPad in, go volume buttons first, then simply snap the opposite corners in place. To remove the iPad, hold the right corner down and bend the opposite corner until the iPad pops out. Do the same on the bottom. There's a large cutout for the volume buttons, which is meant to accommodate both the iPad Air and iPad Air 2's design. A small hole for the mic, large cutout for the power button, another hole for the mic, and adequate spacing for the audio jack. Same goes for the lightning port to accommodate any third-party wires. The speakers are covered, but there is a gap that is meant to redirect sound towards the user, and for the most part it works, and I don't have to turn my volume out too high. And of course, the cover includes magnets for auto on and off of the iPad. Probably the best part of the StyleFolio are the built-in viewing angles available to you. There are 4 notches on the inside of the cover that hold the iPad in several positions for reading, watching, and simply surfing the web. And the iPad is held pretty sturdy in the upright position during usage. There's also a typing view which you fold the cover into itself to get an ergonomic position for your hands to type on the on-screen keyboard. It stays firmly in place so there's no shake while you type. One of the biggest annoyances with folios is having to handle the cover when you use it handheld. Thankfully, with the latch design here, you can flip it over and lock it in place, which then feels like there is no cover at all. In comparison to when you don't have it locked in, you have to deal with a flailing cover on the back. Yeah, it's a slight hassle to use the camera on the iPad, but you can just unhook it and shoot away. The latch is really a multi-purpose design. Use it when it's open, but most importantly, also use it when it's closed. It stays locked in and won't reveal your iPad screen if you don't want it to. Strong plastic and the hard leather provide 360 degrees of protection when closed off. It comes down to personal preference, but it was a little too thick for our liking. This also has to do with the fact that the case fit both the iPad Air and iPad Air 2, which are both different in thickness. Therefore, adding a little more plastic, but nothing to cry over given the additional functionality. Our only other minor issue was a lack of lip around the screen, which isn't a problem when the case is closed. But when using one-handed and dropped, your screen is fully exposed and with only a tiny lip to keep it raised off the ground.
The case retails for $40 on the website, linked below. Personally, I think the best part of this case is the amount of colors it comes in. Just listen to this. Dark poppy red, deep sea blue, ultraviolet purple. Like, you can't go wrong with these colors, you know what I'm saying? But as a case itself, the 3 modes that it offers is pretty much standard and covers all the positions you need when using your iPad. That's it guys, that's a StyleFolio from Speck for the iPad Air 2 and iPad Air. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And do subscribe for future updates. I rest my case.